everyone. So today's video will be my 5-star predictions of my physical TBR, meaning every single book of my physical TBR that I think will be 5 stars for me. I'm going to film this video as quickly as I can because I'm filming this while there's a heat wave happening and I am dying. I'm dying, I'm sweating, I'm regretting wearing a mask whenever I'm on camera, but I also don't want to take it off, so I'm dying. So if I look like sweaty and disgusting, that's the reason why. I'm also a little bit uncomfortable with showing my bare arms for some reason. I don't know why. I'm having trouble with that recently. So yeah, if I look more uncomfortable than I usually do, it's because I'm very warm and sweaty and I want to film this video as quickly as I can. So let's just get into it. So I actually made this list of 5-star predictions a couple weeks ago, and since then I've started 2 books on this list, so I am gonna mention those first, even though I think one of them will already not be a 5-star prediction anymore, but I'm still gonna mention it because I want to come back to this video later and maybe do a video of me seeing if I was right about my 5-star predictions. But for the first one, it will already not be true because I'm almost finished with it and it will likely not be 5 stars. And that book is The Kiss Quotient. I was really excited for this book and really excited to read it, but I put it down at the very end of the book. I think I only have about 30 pages left. And I put it down because there was a certain sentence in the book and I really didn't like it, and it made me feel really invalidated for some reason. Yeah, it's not going to be 5 stars because of that and because of a couple other things as well. But yeah, this is not a wrap up. I'm just going to mention it. This was supposed to be a 5-star prediction. It's not anymore, but I'm still putting it on this list because it was on this list a couple weeks ago and I really wanted this to be 5 stars. So yeah, here it is. Then the next book on this list I started yesterday and I'm only 20 pages in, so I can't tell if my 5-star prediction is wrong yet. So this book does deserve to be on this list unlike the previous one, and that is The Boy Who Steals Houses. I read this author's other book and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't a 5-star, but I really enjoyed it nonetheless, and people seem to like this book better than her other book. I hope I do as well, and I'm really excited to continue reading this book and hopefully it will actually be a 5-star. The next book is a book that I would usually not put on a list like this, but I've seen so many people say that it's a 5-star and it's so amazing. So I'm just gonna put it on this list, and that is Legendborn. The reason why I wouldn't put it on this list is because I'm not someone who gives fantasy books 5 stars because it always takes me so long to finish them. And because of that, it almost never ends up being a 5-star book. But so many people, also people who don't read fantasy, seem to give this book 5 stars. So I hope it will be a 5-star for me as well. Also, again, gonna do the thing that I do in many of my videos. Let's appreciate the cover for a bit. Look at it, look how pretty it is. I feel like just because of this cover, it deserves 5 stars. But we don't judge books by its cover, even though I do that very frequently. But anyway, moving on to the next book. I feel like I'm sweating so much that you can actually see it on camera, which I really hope that isn't the case because that's absolutely disgusting and I'm really sorry if that's happening, but I can't do anything about it because I live in Europe and we don't have air conditioning here, so we're just dying in our homes during this heat wave. It's really fun. Anyway, the next book on this list is once again a book that I really want to be a 5-star just because I really like the cover of the book, and that is Felix Ever After. Come on, if you don't look at this cover and go, that's a beautiful cover, I don't know what's wrong with you, especially with these sprayed edges. It's so pretty. and I really hope that the inside is just as pretty as the cover. I'm really excited to read this book. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read it during Pride Month, because I'm filming this during Pride Month. I don't know when I'll upload this video, but yeah, I hope I'll be able to read it this month, which is June, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what else to say because the heat is really getting to my brain. So let's just move on. I'm pretty sure this video will be like under 10 minutes at this point, because I feel like I'm just going through books at a very fast pace. But maybe that's good. Then the next book on this list is a book that I'm really looking forward to reading, and I hope it doesn't disappoint me, which is They Both Die at the End. This is a book that people seem to cry at a lot, and I've mentioned this in a video before. I really like crying at books because it makes me feel something. As someone who is depressed, my main emotion is basically just numbness. So yeah, feeling something is always great. Yeah, I really hope I cry at this book, and I give it 5 stars. Also, I'm gonna say it in comparison to the previous book, which was Felix Ever After. I really dislike this cover. I wish that in Europe we had the blue one with the pretty colors. I wish we had that one. We don't. We have this one instead with this spine. Just, no, I don't like it. But hopefully the inside of the book is a lot better. I look forward to reading it someday. The next book I actually added last minute to this list because I saw that recently a lot of people were reading this book and giving it 5 stars, and I was like, well, I didn't think that was going to be a 5-star book for me, but a lot of people seem to love it, so hopefully I love it as well, which is Where the Crawdads Sing, which I'm pretty sure I completely mispronounced that, or maybe not. It just sounds strange in my head. I can't think anymore, so just ignore if I mispronounce things. At this point, I'm just done with this video, and I just want to get through all of these books and just, I don't know, put ice packs on my body or something. Anyway, I don't know what this book is about at all. All that I know is that people seem to give it 5 stars. And so because of that, I'm really excited to read it actually. The next book is actually a book that I want to read this month. More specifically, I want to read it next week, which is Show Us Who You Are. I read A Kind of Spark by this author, which is her other book, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, and I really hope this book is 5 stars as well because of that. So that maybe this author can become one of my new favorite authors. So yeah, I really hope this book is 5 stars. I guess we'll see next week whether it's 5 stars or not. So this book is probably a book that people are expecting me to put on this list because I just mentioned that I really like books that I can cry at, and this book is really famous for that. So no wonder that I put it on this list. And that is The Song of Achilles. A lot of people seem to love this book, but also hate it at the same time. I've been told that it's not a book that you continuously cry at. It's more the ending is really sad, which I'm glad that people prepared me for that, because even though I like to cry at books, I don't want to destroy my mental health by accidentally reading something with a sad ending. It's because of that I really would like books to have content warnings. For example, sad ending. They do that on fan fiction websites, and I really wish books had that as well, because I feel like that would stop a lot of my anxiety while I read books. So yeah, I'm glad that people prepared me for this book, and I can't wait to love it and hate it at the same time. Okay, so we're finally almost finished with this video. I can't wait to be done with this. The lighting also keeps changing because it's really annoying. But the next book on this list is You Should See Me in a Crown. This book, I've been told that it's sapphic and it's really cute and light-hearted. I hope people are not lying to me about that, and it's not heartbreaking, because I'll be really mad then. But apparently it's really cute, and just a light read. So hopefully it actually will be a cute and light read, and I'll give it 5 stars. Let's hope that nobody's lying to me, because like I said, I don't want to accidentally like read a sad ending book and not be like prepared for it. So yeah, the next book is a book that I'm really excited for, and I really want to read it, but I want to make like a video of me reading it, I think. I don't know yet, but that is Cemetery Boys. Now you might see this book and think to yourself, wow, you actually bought a hardcover book? You never do that. That's because I found this book for really cheap actually, and I don't think the paperback is available yet. So yeah, I'm really glad I have this book in hardcover. I'm really excited to read it, and I hope that I love it, just like other people seem to really love it. I also know that there's a lot of like good representation in this book. I can't think off of the top of my head what representation it is, but I think I know for a fact that there's trans representation, which is always great. But yeah, I can't wait to read this book. Hopefully I'll be able to read it soon, and hopefully I'll love it, which I feel like I've said that like 20 times in this video, but again, the heat's really getting to me, so just ignore it. Then finally, I'm actually almost done with this video. I feel like I could cry. The final book on this list, if you've been listening to me saying that I really like crying at books, and you know, frequently watch like booktube videos, you probably already expected this video to have this book in it, and that is A Little Life. Now, this book is like very well known for making you absolutely bawl your eyes out, because it's apparently really sad. I mean, I say apparently, like I've seen enough people cry at it to say that it's not apparently, it's definitely gonna make you bawl your eyes out. But it's also really good, according to those people that bawl their eyes out, so I can't wait to read it. It is very big. It's like almost 700 pages. I'm struggling to hold it up, but I think that for this book I'll also do a reading vlog, just because I need some moral support while reading this book. One, because it's really big, and two, because I want someone to technically be there while I'm reading it, even though you guys are not actually with me. Still, I think I need some moral support to read this. Yeah, hopefully this will be a 5 stars, and hopefully I'll bawl my eyes out and, I don't know, be more depressed than usual after I finish it. Maybe that's possible. So I'm finally finished with this video. I say finally, even though I don't think this video will be that long, but still, I'm actually finished with this video. I'm sweating so much, I'm dying, but if you've watched until the end of this video, I really appreciate that. As of today, I reached 45 subscribers. I'm really excited by that. Thank you everyone who subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I still can't believe that I actually started a YouTube channel. I never thought that I would ever do that, but yeah, I actually ended up doing it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Other than days like this where I'm dying and I have to film, but yeah. I hope that you guys like this video. Maybe comment down below some 5-star predictions you have for books that you own. I would really like to know. And also maybe comment down below if you actually want me to do like a reading vlog for books like A Little Life and The Song of Achilles. I don't know if I mentioned that I wanted to do a reading vlog for The Song of Achilles, but yeah, I maybe want to do that. Comment down below if you want that. And once again, thank you for watching it. Thank you for putting up with me sweating on camera and you having to look at it. Yeah, bye.